fact, a lot of things would have played out because after yesterday, people are getting more informed, so they might make informed choices, if I could put the right word for it, when it comes to the polls as well. But just as Pankaj was saying from the same editorial, in fact, I would just want to add what he was saying. Very interestingly enough, in that actual victory, defeat, and question, Suhas Palshikar has in fact also written that. That is where the defeat of the BJP in Karnataka marks limited departure in the first place. The war on India's cultural inclusiveness that Hindutva has waged needs a political counter. Without electoral setbacks and stripping of state support, majoritarianism cannot be contained. With all its limitations, the electoral arena holds a key to the march of Hindutva. Karnataka has shown that this is possible. So,
Well, absolutely. I'd just like to say that this is, a more suave way of saying exactly what K.C. Venugopal said right after the presser, citing the Indira Gandhi's 70s example that, there was the resurgent wave
yes,
that
the
began
revival
right
of the
from the
Congress,
south
yes.
and that majoritarian idea was given a good beating, and that began happening from down south. But right after this, we're again standing at this question. Pankaj, the on and off situation that we went through yesterday, covering it was a task in itself. We didn't know if DKS was leaving. If DKS wasn't leaving, was he going to Delhi? Was he not going to Delhi? He first said he will, then he stopped back. Then reports came in he might be flying down in the evening. Then DK Shivakumar, DK Suresh, beg your pardon, his brother made his way to Delhi. Not very confident moves, I'd say. Of course, everybody is trying to, take hasty decisions here. Nobody wants a Goa-like situation, that has happened before, or in Karnataka itself in 2019. But not very confident or informed choices. What kind of message does this send to the voter that has voted for the Congress party?
Well, definitely, as far as the voter sentiments are concerned, you're right, they vote for their leader, party leader, whom they feel would work for them, will go in their favor. And as far as DK Shivakumar is concerned, then yes, we have seen him hitting the ground running, also right from day one, the way his style of politics, his way of connecting with the grassroots level workers, that is something which is a hallmark of DK Shivakumar. You can't take away from him, but take it away from him. But the fact remains, as far as his brother's role is concerned, or his somewhat the feeling of being slighted is concerned, that was emanating more strongly until late last evening. But then later on, we saw on his health grounds, he later on declined that he won't be flying to Delhi. But this morning, we hear that he might be coming once again here. And his brother's role, obviously, we have seen his brother's picture was the first that flanked all the television screens once the results were out. And later on, only we saw DK Shivakumar waving at party supporters from the balcony of his house. So his brother's role obviously is not hidden from anyone. But as far as DK's predicament is concerned, or his claim is concerned, because in politics, Kabir, as they say, that there's no harm if you are if you have aspirations, if you have ambitions within your own political party, because people join politics in order to make opinion, to form opinion, and also to implement what they have envisioned. So for DK Shivakumar, obviously what he brings to the table is quite remarkable things. He has rebuilt the faction-ridden Karnataka Congress from the scratch. He provided funds for the party. That's what something many people say, that he's the one who actually runs the party. 80% of the backroom team was built by DKS. So the style of politics that DKS brings to the table is something which is very different from Siddaramaiah. He's a Bitenua as of now, although they are the compatriots, they are from the same party. But the way both the leaders are being seen, I think the newspapers too, for that matter, this morning haven't given a clear mandate to any particular candidate. Not that they are saying he is better or he is not better, but in a way they have assessed the pros and cons of both the candidates, and in that scenario, it looks like it's like a neck and neck situation for both of them to be chosen as the chief minister.
Absolutely. I think the Congress High Command also at this point is not sure about who they're going to select as their chief minister. Else, I mean, they wouldn't have, spent so much time pondering over this particular question. But take a look at, what DK Shivakumar also said, Varghese. He spoke about how Mamata Banerjee came out and spoke about the Karnataka election. Several opposition leaders spoke about.
You have, in fact, hit that subject itself, which I wanted to take you to, because the Hindu has all put out that article as well. The article says, all eyes on Congress as opposition gears up for strategy meeting. Main aim of the meeting is to work on the BJP versus one opposition candidate formula. Many agree that Karnataka win has erased doubt over Congress's position
as the
leader
fulcrum of the
pack.
opposition.
So
Precisely that.
There was this big question now.
But the credibility of that position still needs to be, go through several safeguards right now. I mean, if this situation, this particular DKS-Siddaramaiah saga fails to die down anytime soon, that credibility might take a hit.
Well, that credibility might take a hit, but as of now, it doesn't look like, see, DK Shivakumar has worked for this win. So it doesn't look like as of now, and he said that he's not going to blackmail or rebel. So it doesn't look like that. He might sulk. He might sulk, but he doesn't look like that he plans to do anything in the near term. But the question over here is that probably for 2024, the Congress has to in fact show a united front among all its leaders. And of course, we have Chhattisgarh and Rajasthan also coming into play, and we've seen the kind of issues that are playing out for the Congress there. As of now, they will try to, at the most, because it's an impressive victory, they want to in fact carry forward the narrative that the Congress is back. So they will try everything in their strategic thinking to buy peace between both the leaders. Hopefully, ensuring that the Karnataka momentum can be carried out into other states as well. Interestingly enough, over here, it looks like the 2024 strategy for the Congress is to look for an opposition coalition to displace the BJP. While the BJP stands on its own foot when it comes to its majority stranglehold on the parliament right now, but the Congress seems to be looking for that coalition right now. And partners, probably we are looking at TMC, DMK of course has been part of the Bharat Jodo Yatra. So we saw Stalin as well as Kanimuri taking
the
part
flag,
in it.
the flag unfurling ceremony.
We have very ambiguous positions from both the Andhra Pradesh party, the TDP as well as the YSRCP, and of course not a very favorable position when it comes to KCR's BRS, who KCR himself having national ambitions, and therefore let us see how this coalition could form.
I'm going to take Pankaj's point of view on this real quick. Pankaj, what's your opinion on this? Congress solidifying its position as the fulcrum of the opposition ahead of 2024. We've got Mamata Banerjee, who sort of hinted support. DK Shivakumar has reacted to that. Take a look at the chess pieces that are moving in Maharashtra. Sharad Pawar yet again taking the top spot, saying, it seems like he's again trying to, do some sort of architecture business over there as well, some sort of rejig over there. What does this say about the larger picture ahead of 2024?
Well, Kabir, as far as Congress being the fulcrum of opposition is concerned, well, there is a cooling off period. There is a time when the performance has been good, then everything starts going your way. But as far as we are talking about opposition, we have got some feelers from, say, TMC. We have seen something from down south in Kerala. But the bigger players, I would say, yes, from Bihar also there have been some rumblings, and they have, Tejasvi Yadav has voiced his support for Congress. But I think, in my personal opinion, it's too early as of now to assess that things would remain the same, because, see, the elections are coming up in Chhattisgarh as well. That is also a Congress bastion. Whether Congress is able to retain the power there, that also remains to be seen. Likewise, in other states as well, when we in the run-up to 2024, the opposition parties, obviously, talking about a brand picture, could or could not come together, or even if they do, whether that association would last, that is also something very questionable as of now. So again, going back to what the newspapers are saying, I was just going through one of the other articles. Unfortunately, I haven't found any mention of these opposition parties cozying up to Congress, because remember, there is an Arvind Kejriwal in the form of Aam Aadmi Party, then there is a KCR down south. All those political stalwarts haven't of late and recently shown any interest in what Congress has achieved.